Huh? Why would I be recording you? I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. You want to promote your thing? I got 10,000 subscribers. I got 94,000 on my big page, 10,000 on my podcast page. You want to promote your stuff? You don't do nothing. You don't sing. You don't got your own business, nothing like that. Next time. All right. All right. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. Thank you. All right. What's up, man? That's the new macaroni and cheese right there. All right. You got something for the fish? Something for the fish joint?
Beef?
All right. Appreciate you.
What one? Chicken?
No, I'm gonna get this fish right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out on this protein right here. You need advice? You gotta sign up for one of my one-on-one mentorship sessions, man. Send me an email at thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com. Thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com with your phone number, and I will call you as soon as I get off this live. And we can talk about your whole situation, man. Get you straightened out. Get you straightened out. I'm gonna get a little bit of this macaroni and cheese right here, man. Get a little bit of this
Are
mac
you
and cheese.
taking the food? Are you taking it?
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. 'Cause I want some mac and cheese.
You want some of this mac and cheese too?
Right.
Yeah, I do too.
Better.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we could definitely do that. Yo, welcome to the Friday night men's meeting, man. Our thoughts, they've been put on trial. Our thoughts have been arrested. They were charged. And they have been found guilty of shaping our worlds, man. These are facts that I speak. Damn, I can't even get this shit. What's up with this, man? Share this, hit that like button, y'all. Man, I can't get this shit to work. They're gonna tape it up there anyway. They're gonna tape it. Let's get a, I really came over here to get a kombucha. So listen, man, our thoughts have been found guilty. They were detained. They were placed under arrest. They were taken to court. And they were found to be guilty for shaping our worlds, man. These are facts that I speak. Shout out to everybody, man. Friday Night Live. Hit that like button, y'all. I can't even get this shit here to close, man. What's going on, y'all? Just give me a little something to eat here. And then we're going to be ready to rock and roll. We're going to take off in a heartbeat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Share this video, man. Adam, we'll talk about that off. We'll talk about that off screen, man. We'll talk about that off screen. So you got some tape for that? But I'm gonna hit you, man. If you send me your email with your phone number, I'm gonna hit you as soon as we get off, man. Guaranteed. It'll be well worth the money spent. I might not have enough money on here. Let me see. Went through? All right, thank you. Have a good night. All right. What's going on? How you doing? All right. I see you back there. You trying to get your stuff paid for? You sure? I got it now. You need it, I got it. You need it. All right, so shout out to everybody, man. Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live. Men's meeting. What's up? I see you looking at me. I see you peeking. I see you. That's a good thing. It's a good thing for you. It's a good thing for you. What's up, man? What's going on? All right. All right, man. So I came to come over here because I don't want to get nobody else in my life. Got the trilogy joint. Yo, Synergy, send my check. So as I was sharing earlier, my thoughts were pulled over by the police, by the authorities. They were questioned, they were detained, and there was cause for reasonable suspicion of committing a crime. And my thoughts were placed under arrest and they were locked up. And charges were pressed against my thoughts. Hit that like button. And my thoughts chose to go to trial and fight and plead its case. My thoughts lost trial and they were found to be guilty for shaping my world. My thoughts. It was a unanimous decision by the jury. When I was in prison, I'll tell y'all a story. I read this poem. I've shared this before on my channel, on my live. I must have been in prison maybe 3 months, 2 or 3 months. I had just got there. And I was reading the book by, wasn't Norman Vincent Peale. It was, who's the dude that wrote the book Think and Grow Rich? Napoleon Hill. It was a book by Napoleon Hill. It was one of the offshoots of Think and Grow Rich. Might have been The Mastermind or Master Your Destiny or something to that effect. And the poem at this time, this poem was instrumental in changing my life. You finna go? I'm live on my YouTube. I'm doing my Friday night men's meeting. Huh? You want to say hi to my people?
Hello, gentlemen. Good evening, gentlemen. How are you?
I do a YouTube. I do a Friday night men's meeting every Friday night. Yeah. You have let me see. So I read this poem and
Oh, wait.
right. I got your number. That's mine.
I know, but why did it come up as not available?
I don't know. Probably because I'm live on the. You heard it just ring. Patricia. I see you. All right. I was laying in my bunk. I had moved. The first dude that I bunked with was from Baltimore. This nigga snored like a Mack truck. He snored like a John Deere tractor. And I didn't get no sleep my first 3 nights there. But I eventually moved and I was bunking with a dude from Cleveland, Ohio. And I was laying up in my rack and I was reading this book and I came across this poem, and this poem said, if you think you are beaten, you are. If you think dare not, you don't. If you like to win, but think that you can't, it's almost certain that you won't. If you think you'll lose, then you're lost. For in this world we find success begins in a person's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, then you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to first be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or the faster man, but sooner or later, the one who wins is the one who thinks he can. Rewind this back and write that poem down and read it. And the poem lays 8,000% of the responsibility on the individual reading the poem. When I read that poem, it was like smelling salts. It was a smack in the face. It was a rank odor. It was a stinking smell. And I read it and I sat up in the bunk and I read it again. I read it again. And I got up, I jumped out of my bed and I got my notebook and my pen and I copied it down verbatim, word for word. And I began that night to commit that poem to memory. That very night. And that poem in that prison changed my life. It changed the trajectory of my life. Because up to that point, I had suffered so many defeats and so many setbacks, and I had made a catastrophe of my life. I had destroyed my life. That I tell y'all this all the time. I was a broken man. I was a broken man. And I read this poem And the poem told me, says, Sean, man, shut your crybaby ass up. The poem told me, and then I told me, I said, Sean, man, shut your crybaby ass up and get up off the mat and get back in the game. The poem told me, says, Sean, if anything is to change in your life, you gonna have to change it. The poem says, Sean, everything that you've lost, with your mind, you can get it all back and more. The poem told me, Sean, you can undo and repair the damage that you've done to yourself and to your life. And the poem told me that it was me that needed to change. And I committed that poem to memory, and that poem gave me power, man. And it made me examine my thoughts and my thinking, and I began to see that my defeated mindset, my defeatist thinking was what facilitated and perpetuated further failures and further setbacks. How I thought in the moment that I was an attraction, that I attracted I had the ability as a human being to attract what it is that I wanted, good or bad, conscious or unconscious, right? And I said, Sean, your thoughts have got you here. Your thoughts have got you feeling like I don't own the rights to none of this music y'all hear. I said, Sean, your thoughts I said, Sean, your thoughts are the reason you failed. Your thoughts what you think, so shall it be. What you think, the thought that you persist in, the thought that you give sunlight to, the thought that you give water to, the thought that you pull the weeds out from around and give the thought opportunity to blossom. The dirt, the thought that you cultivate in the dirt will directly impact your life. 1000%. 1000%. I am directly responsible for my thoughts. You are directly responsible for your thoughts. Now, if you can't control them, if you can't master them, if you can't rein them in, that's another video, and that's on you. You need to work on that. I don't own the rights to none of this music. I don't own the rights to none of this music. No, I don't. I am where I am because my thoughts have got me here. I can't blame nobody. Only a child. Only a child can blame this one or blame that one. But me, as a grown man, St. Louis rolling, I see you. I can't blame nobody for my life. I can't blame nobody for my life but me. I'm 53, and if I ain't got it together now, nigga, I got a problem. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's done for me, Johnny Taylor. Ow, just want to testify. And it was in this prison, the soul speaker, it was in this prison that I learned to calm my thoughts. I learned to control my mind. I learned to protect my mind. I learned to put a Teflon helmet on, a steel helmet. I learned to put a Kevlar helmet around my dome. And when I heard different things and when I saw different things, and when people tried to shoot arrows and shoot bullets into my head to change my thought, they would bounce off. Bing, 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 bing. And I learned to be a self-directed man. Yes, I did. In the joint. FCI Morgantown, West Virginia. Federal Correctional Institution. Flew out there by myself. I was scared to death, but I went anyway. Anytime you scared to do something, you do that thing and you get the courage on the back end. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. The fear isn't meant to make you quit and stop and don't do it and run. The fear is to make you push forward and introduce yourself to another self. Get him, Sean. I don't like none of y'all. No, I don't. No, I don't. I like me. Y'all hear that, Johnny Taylor? I'm mighty lonely. Ow. And I said, Sean. And this is when my confidence came back. At my feet. I had to look at my friend Sanford and Son. You don't know nothing about that. You didn't live in the 70s. You don't know nothing about no Sanford and Son. Fred G. Sanford. And the G stands for great. Lamont, you big dummy. Aunt Esther. Woodrow. Rollo. You don't know nothing about that because you wasn't there in the 70s. You wasn't even born in the 70s. No, you wasn't. There wasn't even no cable TV. It wasn't but 7 stations on TV. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 11. And then channel 13 would be off. You put it on 13, it'd be them colorful lines and just be making noise. I was there. And I learned, my confidence came back to me. My confidence came back when I began to understand that I was responsible for my thoughts, that I was responsible, and that my thoughts were gonna build my life, that my thoughts were gonna build my mood, that my thoughts were gonna build my character, that my thoughts were gonna build my self-perception. Ooh! That my thoughts were gonna build my self-confidence, that my thoughts were gonna build my self-esteem, that my thoughts were gonna get rid of the self-hatred, that my thoughts were gonna germinate self-love. I learned that there, in a place that I was scared to go, that I was laughed at for going, that supposed to be a place of shame, and a place of denigration, and a place of degradation, and a place of shame, and a place of ill repute. But I met some of the most fascinating and brilliant men I've ever met in my life. Yo, Ant, what up? Ant got the badge joint. Jamil got the badge joint. If you ain't got no green letters on your channel, on your name, you ain't no member. I always shout the members out. I shout the members out. And it was in this place that I met the most fascinating and brilliant men I ever met in my whole life. And they were reading the same books that I was reading, and we would sit around and dialogue about these books, and we would sit around and pontificate, and we would sit around and conjecture and hypothesize about, well, what is your position on this topic right here? And we would sit around and powwow. Fascinating, and people from all over the world. This one was a doctor. He was a surgeon that was double billing Medicaid and double billing for $4 million, and they busted him. This one was a senator. He was the mayor of Charlotte. This one was a real estate broker. This one was a gang member with tattooed tears. This one was a Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico. This was a white dude from Russia. And we would all be sitting around in a class, just getting down, sharpening our minds. And I took it all in. And I learned that my self-confidence and my self-perception is my responsibility, and it's directly tied to my thoughts and how I think about me. And that for too long, I had allowed what others thought about me to supersede and take precedence over what the fuck I thought about my motherfucking self. And I said, nigga, you wrong. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. I'm not scared of y'all. I don't even like y'all. I want you to know that. And I decided, I said, Sean, no longer will we live another day. Jeff Colburn, I got him, Jeff Colburn. Jeff Colburn, I got him. I said, Sean, no longer will you live another day concerning yourself with what another human being thinks or says about you, and you better than them. Get them, Sean. Get them, Sean. They have their own hang-ups. He got his own vices. She on medication. His self-esteem low. He got a troubled past, and I'm walking around, their wills and spirits are broken, but I'm concerning myself with what they think, and I got power. I got to be the biggest fool in the world if I'm going to do that. And I changed, man. Fred G. Sanford. And the G stands for Gunby. And it's this frame of mind, and I began to think this every day. It was practice. It became habit. It was practice. I would get up, I would read, I would write things down. I would write things down. And I would get up in the morning and I would read them. I'd make me a cup of coffee, and I would read them every day. All these positive affirmations. Share this video. Share this video. And all of these positive affirmations. And it fueled me. And it got me ready for my second act. And this is what I'm doing now with my YouTube channel. This is my second act. My first act, I was an accountant, licensed real estate broker, financial consultant, property manager, real estate investor, stock trader, options trader. I was all of that in my first act. And I blew that life up. I decimated that life. And that's okay. But this is my second act. So you can have more than one act. You can have more than one act. And that prison bed was the training ground, man. That was the schooling. That was a degree. The pain and all of that, the fall from grace was the training ground for who I am today. I'm somebody. Yes, I am. Somebody tell me the score of the Mets game. The Mets were beating the Pirates or what? Somebody find out the score of Mets versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Your thoughts got you where you at. Your thoughts got you where you at. And your thoughts are gonna keep you. Yo, Quan, what up, man? Your thoughts are gonna keep you. Your thoughts are gonna keep you where you at. Or your thoughts are gonna deliver you from where you at. Or your thoughts are gonna relegate you. Oh, 2, who winning? Mess up 2-0. And can't nobody control your thoughts. These are one of the things. These are the sciences and the powers of the mind and the different chambers of the mind that they never taught us about. Because otherwise we'd be uncontrollable. Top of the fifth. Now you're easily controllable. You're easily docile. You're meek, right? And you're easily controlled by the powers that be. Jeff Colburn, I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you, Jeff. Thank you for that super chat. Because you have a feeling that you're powerless and that the powers that be are exercising some invisible power over you. That's only because you allowing it, with what you allowing to come into your head. But when you learn the different sciences of the mind, and when you learn your own mental sovereignty, and you learn mental alchemy, you learn alchemy. Taking something basic and turning it into something special. Some of y'all may tie alchemy to the saying, taking base metals and turning them into gold. But no, it's taking something basic and turning it into something special with mental alchemy. But when you have this mental alchemy, and when you exercise these different chambers of the mind, these different sciences of the brain, right? And these different belief systems, you are no longer a fool. No longer. Because you have an understanding that you dictate your world. You have a clear understanding of that. that you dictate your life. But you gotta be strong. You can't be weak. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Our thoughts shape our worlds, man. If you believe something, see, it is so foxy, right? This thing is so deep, is that you may be believing something that's holding you back from being who you want to be and from realizing your vision, and you may be in denial about it, that is holding you back. You may be in, you'll be in denial that you even believe that. That's how deep this is. Jacob Brown, Chicago in the building. Shout out to Goose Island. Shout out to Geno's East, Evanston, Skokie, all that. Rogers Park, shout out to all that. The old Robert Taylor Homes, Cabrini Green, all that. We've been conditioned to believe that we're powerless. And that's only for one purpose. It's because you're easily able to control when you believe that you're powerless. But me reading that poem, man, and me understanding the power of thought. Thoughts are real. Thoughts are life. Thoughts have life. Thoughts have heartbeat. Thoughts have blood. Thoughts have oxygen. You cannot conceal your thoughts. Your thoughts will be exhibited in your eye contact. Your thoughts will be exhibited in your body language. Your thoughts will be exhibited in your posture. Your thoughts will be exhibited in how you walk. Your thoughts are exhibited in how you talk. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Your thoughts are not invisible, silent things. They speak loud. And I decided that I was going to use my thoughts to make my comeback and to change my life. And a person who has control of their thoughts, a person who has mastery of their thoughts, masters their destiny. They're masters of their world. The man who can control over the woman. I'm sure some women in here, I know they want to come in here and look at me, how good I look. The man or woman who can master his thoughts, masters his world, masters his destiny, masters his life. And he is going to appear weird. He's going to be eccentric. They're going to call him crazy. They're going to say he burnt out. He's a weirdo. That's because they're a part of the flock. They're a part of the herd. The herd are dumb. They followers. It's the follower following the follower, and the follower lost. Get him, Sean. The follower following the follower, and the follower lost. All y'all lost. All y'all lost. So, for the man who's a master of his destiny, he's gonna be an outcast. Ow! Oh, that nigga crazy. He crazy. Fool him, devil. No, you crazy. Because you follow the crowd. If you want to go and live a mediocre life, do what everybody else is doing. The road to mediocrity is following the herd. It take a lot of heart to dance to your own music. It take a lot of nuts to stand on your own square and to believe in yourself and to reject societal norms. It takes a lot of heart to stand alone and stand apart, because you will be ridiculed by some fools who don't have no type of mastery of their minds. They have no type of mastery of their thoughts. They are wishers and dreamers. That's it. They don't understand the connection between reality and the thought. Huh? They have no concept. Look at her in jeans right there. They don't have no concept of the left cerebral cortex, the left hemisphere of the brain, which is the analytical side of the brain, which is the cold and calculating side of the brain that analyzes things. That is not moved by emotion. It performs calculations, it makes deductions, it draws conclusions, and it acts. And then when you tie the right hemisphere of the brain, the right cerebral cortex, which is the abstract, the artistic side. Ow! What side is it showing? It's the artistic side. It's the side responsible for the imagination, for the visions, for the, I can jump up and pull a cloud out of the sky and put it in my pocket. I can catch an ostrich. I can see myself running after a hippopotamus and tackling him. That's the right side of the brain, the abstract side. And when you can tie those two together, nothing can stop you. Nothing. Only yourself. You are your jailer. You are your judge and jury. You are your warden. And you jail yourself. You lock yourself up. Because you don't have a right understanding of the power of thought. You were never taught. Neither was I. But maybe from this video, maybe this will be the impetus. Maybe this will be the driving force. Maybe this will be the genesis for you to go and do some research on the power of thought. And change yourself, because you need changing. You need your brain washed. You need to be brainwashed. You need to take your brain out of your head and scrub it with some Ajax and some bleach and some Fantastic and some soap and some dish detergent. You need to clean your brain. You need to brainwash. You need to wash your brain and stick it back in your head, because your brain is dirty with bad information. Your brain is dirty with low self-esteem, negative self-perception, self-hatred. Some of y'all had rough childhoods. Some of y'all were molested as kids, neglected as kids, put up for adoption, put in foster homes, sexually abused, raped as kids, beat up, told you was ugly, abused by your father, rejected at school, never fit in nowhere. And because you didn't fit in, you said you were different and weird, and you turned that against yourself and told yourself that you shouldn't like you because don't nobody else like you, not knowing they don't like their motherfucking self either. Get him, Sean. I got him. Don't you move. Don't you move. Share this live. Share it. Share it. Share. I don't like none of y'all. I don't listen to none of y'all. You don't love me as much as I love you. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't love me as much as Lil Sean love me. No, you don't. No, you don't. And I don't love you as much as you love you. I don't. And I shouldn't. You supposed to love you more than anybody love you. But you hate you. Yes, you do. Look at how you act. Look at the shit you do. Look at how you behave. Look at how you tell lies to people for no reason. You just lie. Because you hate yourself. You need acceptance. You need approval from people. I know you do, because I used to be like that. I used to be a liar and a seeker of approval. Yes, I was. I ain't like that no more, though. I ain't like that no more, though. Share this video. Share this video. Hit that like button. Let's put on 100 people in here. If you think you are beaten, then you are. If you think they're not, you don't. If you like to win but think that you can't, it's almost certain that you won't. If you think you're going to lose, then you're lost. For in this world we find success begins in a person's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you outclassed, then you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to first be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or the faster man. But sooner or later, the one who wins is the one who thinks he can. And can't nobody take that out of your head. Can't no government take that out of your head. Can't nobody take that out of your head. Nobody can control how you think about you and your thoughts unless you allow them to. And if you do that, that's your problem. If you do that, that's your problem. Hit that like button. All y'all follow me on Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram at Gunby Publishing. You're gonna see that logo. You're gonna see that logo. Your thinking is everything, man. Fix your thinking, man. Fix it, man. Quit running from yourself. Quit waiting for somebody to come help you, come save you. Nobody coming to save you. Nobody coming to help you. No, they don't even know how to help you. They don't know how to help themselves. So how the hell they gonna help you? But I know you don't want to look at yourself. You don't want to blame yourself. You want to blame somebody else. You want to blame the white man. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because that's your whole weak-ass conversation. That conversation is dead. That conversation is weak. You want to blame the border, the open borders, and the Venezuelans coming in, and the Nicaraguans coming in, the Hondurans coming in, and all these people coming. You blame them. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But you ain't gonna do the work that they gonna do anyway. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You don't work hard like them. You want to blame this one, and you want to blame. Everybody got somebody to blame. It's your weak ass. Jamil, what's up? I don't know what the name of that poem is, Jamil. I copied it down, and I typed it up and printed it out, and I make Lil Sean read it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's why he confident the way I'm confident. I make him read that. I made Lil Sean get the dictionary the other day. I know kids don't even know what the hell a dictionary is. You don't even know what a dictionary is because you type words into Google and look up the definition. Never that, never with me. From the old school, from back then. From way back then. I get a dictionary, fat college dictionary, Webster's joint. And I look my words up. I take my time so I could read that joint, you understand, and let it sink in. I made Sean get the dictionary the other day. I made him look up fear, timid, indecision. Get him, Sean. Don't let up on him, Sean. What's another word? Fear, timid, indecision, and vacillate. And then I wrote negative at the top. I made him look up the words and then copy the word down with the definition. And he did it. And then I looked up, I said, now look up fearless, bravery, courage, I made him look up the antonyms, the opposite of what those was, and I made him copy the word down, write the definition, and then I wrote positive at the top. And I made him sit there and we read it together. I sat there at the dictionary, I was on him. I said, find the word. I didn't help you find it. I'm not helping you find the word. You find the word on your own, because I ain't gonna be here all the time. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to help you all the time. You find it yourself. That's what I told my son. And I typed that poem out for Lil Sean. And you can call Lil Sean, I'm gonna bring him on here and he can quote that poem verbatim. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. I'm so glad I'm in his life. I'm able to give him this kind of information at 11 years old, 10 years old. I didn't get it. I had to go to prison at 45 to get it. Dumb. Shoot Sean G in the door. Dude. Dumb. But I'm giving it to him at 10, 11 years old. Gonna be a monster. Hit that like button, man. Y'all got to keep hitting it. Run it up to 100. Shoot it 2 times. Dude. Shoot Sean in the dome 2 times. So, you know, I come across as arrogant. I come across as conceited. And that very well may be true. That very well may be the case. But the underlying foundation of my arrogance and my conceit is that I have a right understanding of the power of thought. Ow! Ooh! Get him, Sean. I'll set your phone on fire. I'll set your tablet, whatever you watching on PC, I'll make your shit catch fire with the shit I'm saying. You catch fire. You ain't never heard this. You don't hear this from nobody else. I'm the #1 motivational speaker in the world. And if anybody think they better than me, set it up. I'm talking about anybody. I've worked on my thinking, man. I've worked on my thinking. I've worked on my thinking. I've worked on my thinking. I always ask myself when I'm feeling bad, or I'm feeling afraid, or I'm feeling something, I say, Sean, what's the matter? Ow! Get him, Sean. I'll make your camera catch on fire. Can't nobody beat me. Can't nobody beat me. You get one microphone stand with one mic and you set it up in the middle of the Rose Bowl with 100,000 fans and you live stream it around the world so that 8 billion people are watching, and you say, whoever think they the best, come and touch this mic. And Sean G, I can go behind anybody. Anybody can go first, second, third, and I go last, and I'm still winning. But if I go first, it's over. You're not gonna be able to go behind me because you don't go deep like I go deep. Nobody can mess with me. And speaking, hell no. Fool them, devil. Fool them, devil. When something is wrong with me, something's bothering me, I'm not feeling right, I ask myself, I say, Sean, what's wrong? And be honest, Sean. What's wrong with you? And be honest. I hold myself to a high standard. I take myself to task. And then I say, man, this bothering me right here. I didn't like that right there. And then I say, all right. I appreciate you being honest with me, Sean. I appreciate it. And then I'll examine it. I say, man, that really wasn't about nothing. So what? But I don't lie to me and say, oh no, ain't nothing wrong. I'm all right. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm lonely. I'm hurt. I'm happy. I'm elated. I'm depressed. I'm up. I'm joyful. I identify where I'm at. I ain't fronting on me. I ain't fronting on me. I don't smoke no weed neither. I don't smoke no weed. Smoke weed? I don't smoke no weed. Smoke no weed. Never that. Never that. Next month will be 32 years. October 16th will be 32 years clean from drugs and alcohol. I don't drink neither. I don't drink. I don't get high. I don't drink. I'm a lame nigga, man. I'm a corny nigga. I'm a whack nigga. I'm lame. I don't go to clubs. I don't do none of that. I don't buy no jewelry. I don't buy no fly cars. I don't do none of that. What I do is I be me. I bring me to wherever I go. I don't bring a goddamn a personality. I bring me. Follow me on Instagram. I'm finna hit 7,000 followers on Instagram. I look good too. It's another part of the thinking. Having good conversations with yourself. Telling yourself nice things about yourself. Congratulating yourself on different successes instead of focusing on why I ain't there yet. Yeah, but nigga, look how far you came. I was thinking about that today. I was doing my workout and I said, Sean, you remember you used to clean the windows at the Popeyes in Belleville on Washington Avenue, right on the border of Newark and Mill Street? I used to clean it. That was in like 2016. And I said, Sean, look at how far you done came. Look at how far you done came. I done come a long way. I done come a long way. Bella Napoli. I done come a long way. I don't smoke no weed, man. Never that. I smoked weed in the 80s, man. I smoked weed in the 80s. I used to go to New York to buy weed in the 80s. You wouldn't have been able to survive in that New York. They would have killed you over there in that New York. Because there wasn't no texting when you went over there. Wasn't no phone, wasn't no camera phone, wasn't nothing. Nigga stuck me up one time, stuck a 9mm right here in my chest. On 145th Street in Amsterdam, 145th Street in Edgecombe. Robbed me, took all my money and my gold chain. I had a gold rope. That nigga took that shit, it was two of them. I was dumb, they set me up. That was in 1988. 1988. Trying to be greedy, got robbed, got stuck up at gunpoint. Trying to buy some weed. Trying to buy some weed. Trying to buy some weed. I was, man, 88. I was 19 years old. Crazy, out of my mind. Yeah, I survived it though. I made it. I had a lot of close calls, but I made it. I made it. Made it. I don't smoke no weed though. That's why I look as good as I look. I look young, don't I? I know I do. I look good, don't I? Yeah, I know I do. I look strong and healthy, don't I? Yeah, I know I do. Because I don't get high. Look at the dudes that get high and get drunk. They look dusty, man. Skin be ashy. They cheeks be all drawn in. Never that. Never saw a G. I stopped getting high in 1990. October 16, 1990. Some of y'all wasn't even born yet. Some of y'all wasn't even born yet. I stopped getting high in 1990. Drugs and alcohol brought me to my knees. I waved the white flag. I said, I give up. I give. Please don't hurt me no more. Please don't hit me no more. That cocaine and the alcohol and that weed and that crack and the angel dust, that shit beat me in the ground. I had to give up. I quit. I said, you win. Yes, I did. And I ain't got high since. Share this video. Hit the like button. Put me on 100 likes. 70 ain't enough. I need 100. Where y'all at? Y'all in here? What? 72. 72 ain't 100. I need triple digits. I need the triple digit joint. What's going on? Yep. How did y'all like the live tonight? Did y'all like it or what? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Let me know. Brian Fitness said, yeah, what, thumbs up or thumbs down? What's up? How was the live? Friday night men's meeting. Hassan, thumbs up. Stanish 89, great. Jamil, thumbs up. I'm drinking the dope coffee. Nigga drinking the dope coffee. Thumbs up. Bella Napoli probably Italian, man. That's who I grew up with in North Jersey. I used to go by that house and eat manigot and brajol and ziti, baked ziti, manigot, linguine. And my Italian friends would come up my house and eat black eyed peas and cornbread and collard greens and fried chicken. True story. I swear to God. Raquel Chisholm gave me the thumbs up. Ray Nino Barkley, thumbs up. Ant 973, thumbs up. Jim Rat, thumbs up. Sean, what up? You already know. I hit the like button the minute I came in your door. Jersey, stand up. Yeah. I'm the greatest motivational speaker alive right now. Nobody can fuck with me. Nobody. It's not a diss. I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just stating the fact. And I'm talking about anybody. Set it up. Somebody call Pepsi. Somebody call Doritos. Somebody call Coca-Cola. Call Chevrolet and Ford and tell them to put up the money. Like they do the Super Bowl and the World Series and the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup for the hockey and the Wimbledon for the tennis and the Masters for the golf. Tell them to make a Super Bowl World Series for motivational speakers. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna tax everybody. I'm gonna win. Nobody gonna beat me. Nobody. Too nice with mine. I come from my heart. What comes from the heart reaches the heart. Jersey Italian in the building. What's up, man? See you, Anthony. Quan, what up? D-Block product of the 70s. I send your videos to family and members and friends, and they all love the video show. Appreciate you, Jim Rat. I grew up in the city of Clifton, North Jersey, and at that time, largely Italian. North Jersey at that time in the 70s was 80s, and the 80s was largely Italian. And I used to work at the golf course with a dude who was from Bloomfield, Italian dude, named Rocco. His name was Rocco Moriello. from Bloomfield. And at that time, Bloomfield, Nutley, and Belleville, they used to call that the Pasta Triangle, all Italians. And he used to have these three dudes used to come up to the golf course to see him. I know they were definitely wise guys. I used to say, Rock, who's that? He said, oh, that's my brother. But I don't think that was it, because Rock was a heavy gambler. He was a heavy gambler. But whenever them niggas came, three Italian dudes, one would always have shades, and all three of them always came together. And they would just look. They wouldn't talk. They'd just be standing there looking by the cart shack. And I was a kid. I was 17, 18, I was a baby. And then a lot of the members at the club were mobsters. Were real mobsters. The dude, y'all know the dude, you saw the movie Goodfellas? Everybody saw the movie Goodfellas? You know the guy in Goodfellas who has the club that Tommy doesn't pay him? Tommy hit him over the head with the bottle. He ran up a $7,000 tab. The guy that came to collect the money from Tommy, he was a member at the club where I caddied at. He's in the Sopranos. He just got busted recently. He was really linked up. He was really connected. So I grew up with all Italians, man. They always gravitated toward me, and I gravitated toward them. I hung out with an Irish kid. I hung out with two mulatto kids who were half black, half white. And then I would go to Passaic and hang out with the niggas in Puerto Rico. Yep. Foundation Italian. Foundation of Italian American in the building. Foundation of Italian American. Yeah. These mobsters, I used to caddy for them, right? They were members of the club. Upper Montclair Country Club. Right here in Clifton on Route 3. And these were real mobsters. You knew it. You just saw how they dressed, how they acted, and it was fascinating to me. And I used to love the caddy for them because they would be smoking cigars, and it'd always be the mobster. He would always have this lawyer playing, and it'd be a judge, and they all be playing together. I swear to God, man, this is a true story, man. This is my life. They were some characters, man. They used to wear the wingtip shoes, all different colors, very flamboyant. And they just took liveries, and all the other members, like, you know, they held forth over all the other members because they knew what they was about. Yeah. This is my life, man. My real life. Foundation Italian American in the building. That nigga said Foundation Italian American in the building. Wow. I love it. I love it. I want to go to Florence though, man. I want to go to Florence, Italy. The reason I want to go to Florence is because that's where Niccolo Machiavelli was from. He was born in Florence. He wrote The Prince and the Discourses, and Machiavelli also wrote Art of War. I read all of those books. I swear Hollywood needs to make a video about showing Jesus. Like, hey, Jim Rat, set it up, man. Set it up, man. Set it up. Set it up. I got 80 likes. That ain't enough. That ain't 100, man. And I gotta put me on 100. Yo, who won in the Met game, man? What's the score of the Mets game? I got some fish. I got some fish and macaroni and cheese, man. I got some fish and macaroni and cheese, man. I got the dope fish. God, thank you for the food that we about to receive, for the nourishment for our bodies, our minds, and our spirit. Amen. Always say your grace, man. Look at that fish right there. Look at that fish right there. Straight protein. It's what it is, man. This is my life. This is my life, man. I can't be nobody else but me. Get that macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. Best winning 2-1 Aki Debo with the building. Shout out to my nigga Aki Debo from Harlem. Aki Debo from Harlem. 125th Street. Listen. A lot of y'all wouldn't have been able to go to Harlem in 1986. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. And if you went, you'd have been scared to get out the car. Yes, you would have. Yes, you would have. That was Harlem. Harlem in 1985, 86. I used to be scared to get out the car. I used to get out though. I was when New York was New York. New York was New York. Duh. Wasn't no planning over there. What's best for clearing our arteries? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hit that like button, man. I got the dope Sanford and Son shirt. Got the dope Sanford and Son shirt. Remember Grady from Sanford and Son? Grady? Aunt Esther? Money gets it in. That was the time of Alpo and Wayne Perry. Wayne Perry was from DC. Harlem was. New York was crazy. Forget about the Bronx. Forget about the Bronx in 85, 86. Forget about going up there. Forget about going up there. Forget about the Bronx. Yeah, it's bad down in Philly now. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? As bad as New York was, there used to be about in 1988, 89, 1988, 89, and 90, look it up in the almanac, it was 1,900 homicides a year in New York. 1,800 homicides, 2,000 homicides in 1 year. It's only 365 days. 88, 89, 90, and that's when the best hip hop was created in the 80s, in my opinion. So out of the worst situation came the best hip hop. Somebody do me a favor. Google the number of homicides in New York City in 1988, 1989, and 90. Google it and put the numbers up there. Watch this. And then divide the number of homicides by 365 days. And watch how many people was getting killed a day over there. Watch this. Somebody do that. Watch this. Yeah, there was, yeah. Wasn't no camera phones. Wasn't no cameras on the street light. Wasn't no cameras in the subway. Wasn't none of that. Times Square, 42nd Street, forget about it. Okay, look at Jim Rat Ryan. 1,905 people were slain in 1989. Now, Ryan, divide that by 5. I mean, divide that by 365. 1,900 people in 1989. Divide that by 365. $24.56 in 1990. Early 90s wasn't no golden era. Early 90s wasn't no golden era. Golden era, maybe that's your opinion. 1905, E-Money, divide that by 365 days a year. Brick City North, I see you. Sucker Free Network, what up? Divide them numbers by 365. 5 a day. It's crazy. And that's real, man. Now those are just the ones that was reported. What about the people that just went missing? That's crazy, man. But the true golden era of hip hop is from 1986 to 1989, or 1985 to 1989. That is the true golden era. 5.2. That's crazy, man. And to watch the news, you go home and watch the news. The news was like a movie. You sit there. Today in Brooklyn, 2 people were gunned down. Let's go up to the Bronx. 2 people were killed. Up in Harlem, 2 people were killed every night. You inspired me to start adding content to my channel. I appreciate it, big bro. All right, I see you. Brick City North, what up? Essex County. Yeah, man. Yeah. There wasn't no gangs here. Wasn't no gangs. No Bloods, no Crips here during that era. No Bloods, no Crips. War zone. Yeah. It's crazy, man. And I was over there getting high. Crazy, man. Man, I'm lucky to be here, man. I'm lucky to be here. I love Fred Sanford and I love Lamont Sanford. I love them both. D-Block say 90s culture was better. Okay. Big Bear Triller, what up, nigga? I got some fish and macaroni and cheese, man. Goddamn slave fish. I got slave fish. I fished it out the creek with my hand when I ran up here off the plantation. Off my own plantation. I didn't work for nobody. I don't work for nobody. I work for me. Am corpus. Slave fish. Look at your ass. That's a slave fish. About to get a work out there? All right. Sadowski, you laughing? Me and my brother Lil Sean, we ran up here from Georgia to South Carolina. Non-stop. We didn't even stop. We drank water out the creek when we got thirsty. Running water, anytime you drink running water that's running, it's clean. The running means the water's clean. Water that's standing still is no good, dirty. They playing Johnny Taylor. Rock doing, what up, man? Poke the Rock. Man, there was nothing like the golden era, man, when you had, it was too competitive. And Jay-Z is from that era. Me and Jay-Z the same age. Jay-Z is from the same era as EPMD, Public Enemy, NWA, X-Clan, Kumo D, Big Daddy Kane, Ultramagnetic MCs, Special Ed, Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, Run DMC, LL Cool J, Fat Boys, and he couldn't make it. He couldn't break through. What's up, man? He couldn't break through. He couldn't compete at that level. He don't really get on until 1993, 94, 96 after hip hop gets, what's up? Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. All right. He don't get on until hip hop gets dumbed down. Then he get on. He couldn't compete. He couldn't compete with Rakim. Get him, Sean. No, he couldn't. It was too competitive. It was too competitive. You understand? He talk about he the greatest. How could you be the greatest of all time and you couldn't get on with your peer group? You understand? You didn't get on until the 90s, homeboy. You didn't go up against Kool Keith and Said G, Ultramagnetic, or Tila Rock, or Just Ice with Mantronics, MCT. He couldn't make it. He couldn't compete. It was too much competition. KRS-One, I forgot Boogie Down Productions. Get out of here. I was there. I saw the whole thing. I saw the whole thing. I was there. That was the golden era of hip hop. Competition was crazy. Yeah, DMX. I take Jay-Z dope though. I ain't dissing him and saying he ain't all that. Jay-Z money. Fly. Elite level MC, but so is DMX. And to pick one or the other, you're not wrong. But what I'm saying is, DMX was younger. Well, DMX might have been my age too. But Jay-Z, he tried to get on in the 80s, but couldn't make it. He was a opening act for Big Daddy Kane. Couldn't make it. Couldn't make it. MC Shan, Roxanne Shante. It was crazy, man. Smoothie G, Skinny Boy. It was crazy, man. Michael Jordan didn't win no titles in the 80s. Michael Jordan didn't start winning titles until the 90s. When he played against Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, the Chief, Danny Ainge, Dennis Johnson, Cedric Maxwell, he lost. When he played against Moses Malone, Andrew Toney, Mo Cheeks, Dr. J, and Bobby Jones, he lost. When Jordan played against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, Magic Johnson, Norm Nixon, Michael Cooper, he lost. He won when he played against Detroit, Isaiah Thomas, John Sally, Joe Dumars, Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman, Rick Mahorn, he lost. He won nothing in the 80s. He didn't win until them guys got old and retired. Then he won. Then he won. Just saying what it is, man. Just saying what it is, man. Yeah, my point is that he didn't win in the 80s. That's my point. You heard my point. You heard my point. When he played against the best, the greats, he lost. That's my point. When he played against a dude that wasn't intimidated by him, he lost. Jordan ain't better than no Kobe. Don't do that, D-Block. Don't do that, D-Block. Kobe blocked Jordan's shot in the All-Star game.
Sir, the store's closed. We gotta wrap up.
Oh, you finna get out of here?
Yes, sir, please.
All right. What time is it, man?
9:06.
All right, I'm finna get out of here. The store closed, man. Listen. Jordan ain't the greatest of all time. Get out of here. Don't do that. Kobe Bryant blocked Jordan's shot in the All-Star game and gave him 30-something. And he blocked LeBron's shot twice in the same game. LeBron ain't even in the discussion, man. Kobe better than both of them. Now, that's my position. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yeah. D-Block, we talk about All-Star games. That's where the best play. What's wrong? What? We can't talk about All-Star game? We can't talk about All-Star game? Still closed, man. Still closed, man. Let's go get us a piece of fruit, man. Excuse me, can I go buy a piece of fruit real quick? All right, let me go get me a piece of fruit. Let's go get us a piece of fruit, man. Check me out. Ruby Tuesday. Let's get a pear, man. Let's get the pear joint. A block shot made someone better. Even to do, though I agree, I would take Kobe over both. But damn, a block shot. Yeah, man, if I block your shot, if me and you playing one-on-one, and I puff you, we playing one-on-one, how you doing? Me and you playing one-on-one, and you beat me, we go to 11. How much owe you? 159? I got that. We playing one-on-one, and you beat me 11-3, right? But I puff your shot, and you don't puff mine. I'ma keep telling you, yeah, but I puffed you. I blocked your shot. I'ma lean on that forever, and I'ma say you ain't blocked mine because that's the ultimate Disrespect. Rejection. You put up a shot and the nigga rejects your shot. That affect your self-esteem. That affect your self-esteem. That affect your self-esteem. All right, y'all, we gotta get up out of here. My man, I appreciate you, man. All right, man, have a good night, man. Appreciate you. Let's get down on this pair. Hey, Stephen Goodman, if I block your shot, you could beat me 5 games in a row. And you say, Sean, I beat you 5 games in a row. I'm gonna say, yeah, but nigga, I blocked your shot in the second game. I pinned your shit. I pinned your shot. I blocked it. And I'm gonna let you know that the rest of your life. The rest of your life. And that means I won. I blocked your shot, you ain't blocked mine. I won. I beat you. Now they closed. 9 o'clock. Have a good night. Yeah, I know. I should have ran some water over that joint, but yo, I'm a slave, man. This is a slave pen. I ate some pears when I ran off the plantation up here. We just pull them off the tree and eat them. This is a slave pen. Hey, let's go with the slave fruit. Man, this is a slave pear. Pear tree. Slave fruit. So yeah, man. Let me get up out of here, man. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all. D-Block, you wish you had them slave genetics. I got slave genetics, man. That's why I got them. Look at this. Look at how I look. Look at how I look. Look at how I look, man. Goddamn slave. Good night. All right, man, let me get up out of here, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I gotta go home and get me some slave sleep. I gotta get me some slave sleep. All right, y'all, peace. Peace, D-Block.